Good Friday afternoon, everybody. It's a bitter cold day today here in central Michigan. It's only 18 degrees right now. Last night it got down to 8 below. Paul and I just took a road trip to get propane. Just prior to that, Carl and I brought a load of firewood into the house and brought this trailer up so we won't have to go out and get any. I think it's supposed to go down to 0 again tonight. And by Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, the high temperatures are only supposed to be below 10 degrees, single digit high temperature, so who knows what it's going to do at night. But I just thought I'd show you guys this scary tree situation. Fortunately, it's not a horribly big section of tree, but if you can see right there how it's cracked, and it's pretty much cracked all the way to the ground. And it's pointing right at Art's house, the section that will fall. Carl and I got up there the other night and put a big ass heavy chain around there and put some bolts in it and tightened it up, we thought, but as you can see the chain kind of sagged on both sides, which is really weird because it was tight when we put it up there. I guess the cold must have shrunk the tree some, that's all I can figure, but we're hoping that's enough to hold it till they can do something about it. And if any of you remember last summer, I was out here as a storm blew in, and as I was going back to the house, we heard a loud crack. It was that branch right there. So that's what we heard that night. But here's our little road trip over to Farwell today to get propane. And I'm going back in where it's warm. Enjoy, and thanks for watching. What's up, guys? Me and Paul are headed off to get propane, and we have a canine passenger, Mr. Crowley. He's a good boy. We're gonna have to show you how well Gizmo and him get along. It's pretty entertaining. Well, we're gonna keep our eye out on the drive and see if we see anything interesting. Yeah, we got several inches of snow since the last video I did. And it was freaking cold this morning, 8 below. Monday and Tuesday, right? I think
Monday
they said
Tuesday, yeah.
Only single digit highs, like 8 or 9 degrees, so it's gonna be brutal. But Carl and I loaded up the house with firewood and brought an extra trailer load down, so I won't have to go outside at all. That's the plan anyways.
Well, at least it used to be.
I don't think I've done any videos driving around since we've had snow on the ground. At least the sun's shining. It's still only like 18 degrees,
Yeah,
but it's a rare day to see the blue sky up here this time of the year.
for a drive.
Mr. Crowley, what are you doing? You're being a good boy. Yes, you are. You're being a good boy.
Crowley sniffing?
He is now.
Good boy. Put your head out the window. It's too cold today, huh?
It must be, because he's not.
Yeah, you should take him into town and he sticks his head out the window the whole time.
He rides great in the car.
Even when it was snowing, man, he brought his face in and his whole nose was like a big snowball.
Wow.
Funny as shit. Upstruck.
That would be cool to have a pond like that near us.
Yep.
Get out on there with the four-wheeler, pull a toboggan or sled around.
Oh, the pine trees.
road's not in that great a condition. What's it trying to tell you?
Oh, the sensor. I got one tire on here that did come with the car, and I don't know how to program
Oh, okay.
the sensor in. Yeah, if it's a sensor fault, we're good. If it's a low pressure, then
Yeah, no doubt.
you gotta check.
Yeah, this is better now. It's really pretty down in the fog coming down through here too.
Yeah, I was playing on the phone this morning and brought up the Chippewa River map. Found Murphy's Bar town. I was trying to follow the river to Karen's house, but it wasn't on there.
Really?
Weird. It didn't have 10 mile on there. Couldn't blow it up big enough, I guess.
Oh, guys, we wanted to. This isn't a good story by any means, but somebody posted on a local page on Facebook. Did you happen to see it? That someone's dog got shot
Oh,
right up the road from us.
oh really?
Right by where I drop you guys off the kayak.
Oh, yeah?
Somebody's house right there, and they had a picture of the dog.
Big brown dog?
No, just like our dog Butchie. The picture was identical. I mean, it's like Butchie's relative, but we don't know where Butchie came from, you know? So I have no idea if somehow that dog was related, but yeah, I've never seen a dog that looked identical to Butchie. But yeah, somebody drove by and shot the dog. It was outside. Like, unbelievable.
There ain't no way they can stake it for a deer.
No, completely pure white, you know? It just sucks. Tracy showed me that picture. I was like, oh my God, it is. If you didn't know, you know, if you showed that to someone, they'd say, oh, that's Butchie. Like, wow. There's a special place in hell for somebody that would do that to somebody's dog.
God, I love this up here. You've seen what, 3 cars so far?
I know it. For those of you that don't know, Paul just recently moved up here, well, beginning of October. So it's like the first winter living here. It really haven't been here much in the winter other than a few weekends here and there. You know? Well, it's pretty cool. Paul and I known each other for close to 45 years, 43 years, somewhere along that line. So that's really cool. Yeah, this road does look really neat.
Crazy looking.
But yeah, that would be cool to go to a car auction. Hi, Mr. Crowley.
Is he nosing yet?
He did for a second.
Mr. Crowley. Boy's a good boy. Crowley's a good boy.
pretty old house. That thing's always looked like that my whole life, having that red brick like that. It's pretty neat. Yeah, there's a lot of houses around here that are 100 years old or more, like that one.
Imagine this is probably dirt road when they built them.
You know what? Why aren't you flying there, buddy? Huh? There you go.
Crowley, you sniffing? What you doing, Crowley?
A little cold for you?
Look at all the cows, Crowley. Go get you a cow. Go get you a cow. What are all them things out there, Crowley? Oh, there's a pump.
Yeah. The old ones were like 3 times as big as that.
I wonder what the income a month is on one of those that they're running.
I don't know.
Well, Dan should look into it. He's got all that property. You have to have a certain amount of space.
Yeah, that's bright.
Look at that, Crowley, man, or what you can do.
You run up there, Crowley?
One more smoke. I shouldn't be smoking. I gotta quit. I'm working on it. Man, there's proper sunglasses. Car. So that's the road to go down to the bridge, right?
Yep. Yeah, I think winter's here to stay now.
This film is pretty used to sell the deer.
I don't think the deer will be moving around too much in this cold.
You get hungry, though. I actually haven't seen a deer in a week.
I had one go through my yard, my trail camera caught.
Oh, really?
Just like a half a second of it. I had to slow it way down just to even be able to tell it was a deer. I got that other trail camera. It's been across the river for 9 days now.
Yeah, you haven't checked it yet?
No, I was going to leave it for a little longer.
Stay charged and function that long?
Yeah, yeah. Usually they're good for a couple months, even in the cold.
Yeah, it's true as Dan. A long time before it changes this out. So would this be enough snow down here to run a snowmobile down?
Absolutely, yeah. In fact, I saw someone the other night come down my road pulling a trailer with a snowmobile on it, and they just did the loop around. I'm like, wow, I wonder if that's Ed bringing Paul the snowmobile. And I'm thinking, well, I think Ed would know where he was going, wouldn't he? You know?
Exactly.